What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Crash Play Gaming. I'm your host, Crash, and today we're taking a look at a Froslass that paralyzes when you play a supporter Candice, and that is one of the downsides to the deck, is you have to play supporter to paralyze. But Paralyze is a super strong ability, so that's why they kind of limited it a little bit. Well, anyways, it's a really fun deck. Had so many crazy matches here. We went up against a control deck. We went up against Mew. You guys will see what happens in those, but it was insane. And hey, we reached 200 subscribers. I hope everybody saw the 200 subscriber video, thanking everybody. So once again, huge shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you so much. We're on the road to 300, and hopefully by the end of next year, we will hit 1,000 subscribers. Those are my goals. Let's see if we can do them. And you know what? It's time for the Pokemon question of the day. Alrighty, folks, time for the Pokemon question of the day. Let's go over last video's question. This bug-type Pokemon is very fast and resembles a ninja. Who is this Pokemon? If you are like our commenters, Linked Hawks and Bansocks, you guessed the two Pokemon to this possible answer, a Selgor or Ninjask, but I was looking for one, and this one happens to be a Selgor. So congratulations, Linked. You now have 1 point. Bansocks, you also have 1 point. We got 2 people tied for the goal to get to 3 points. Remember, you have to be the first person in the comment section to get the correct answer to earn a point all the way up to 3. Then you win some prizes. So let's go over this video's question. This Pokemon is modeled after a dinosaur and has a head shaped like a shield. Who is this Pokemon? And go ahead and leave your answer in the comment section down below. See if you become a winner. Remember, you got to get to 3 points, as I said. Here is Froslass with Candice in the background because Candice matters. We are going to be focusing on the attack Frosty Jail for 20 damage, 1 water energy. But if we play Candice from our hand during this turn, this attack does 90 more damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is paralyzed, which is great. They can't attack, can't retreat, anything like that, and it does 110 damage. If you add a Choice Belt, you're doing 140 damage, which takes out most Pokemon V in 2 shots, which is awesome. This deck is built to go up against not single prize decks, but you can still pull it off in some ways. Anyways, that is Froslass, and we'll go over the support Pokemon. 3 copies of the Gormodine Snorlax. It's really important that you get as much of your resources played out in the beginning of the game, because you need to be able to hit Candices during the late games and consecutively get them off. If you get to about 2 prizes and you haven't taken any prizes, you're most likely not going to win the game, but it's still possible. You can still do it. So Gormodine helps us do that by drawing 7 cards and ending our turn. We also have 2 copies of Bibarel. Now, I will say this, and I said this, I think later on in the video, where I think we should trade these out for Cinccino's and maybe try to fit in a 3-3 line of Cinccino somehow, because sometimes your hand in the late game gets clunked up and you can't use Bibarel to draw into your Candices. So you guys could mess around with that, I think. We also have 1 copy of Radiant Greninja, of course, allowing us to discard an energy and draw 2 cards, which is great. 1 copy of Lumineon to help us search out for those Candices, which are really important. But Lumineon is a liability on your deck, so try not to play it if you can. 4 Crushing Hammers to help slow down our opponents, because Froslass can KO Pokemon V in 2 hits. So you want to hit their bench with the energy on it so you can get that off, so maybe your Froslass can survive the next turn. And then, as we mentioned before, Candice is a new supporter here. We get to look at the top 7 cards of our deck and get any number of water Pokemon or water energies we find there into our hand. You can also use this if Snorunt is not evolved yet into Froslass. This will help you find a Froslass, and then Froslass still knows that you used a Candice and you're able to get that attack off, which is awesome. And then we've got 4 Level Ball, 3 Quick Ball, 2 Pal Pads, because we need to use a lot of Candices. It takes like 6 Candices, really, to get things done here. Escape Rope. 2 Rescue Carries. This helps bring back our Froslass. You'll notice that it only has 90 HP, so you can get back a line of Froslass with Rescue Carrier. A couple of boss's orders. This is really in here to stall, or boss out the Pokemon that you need to be attacking if they're not set up yet, but this is just in here to stall. You need to stall in the early game so that you can get your Froslass going with enough Candices to keep the juices flowing. Let's see what else we got in here. We got the new Serena here, another way to boss, but we also get to draw cards off of this. And then we have 4 Marnie. You notice I don't have that much draw in this deck. It's because we rely on Bibarel and Snorlax to draw us into cards, because we have to use Candice every turn. A couple of Air Balloons. Wash Energy is really good. We got 4 copies of those. Prevents Disabilize, prevents Giratina, prevents Zoroark, prevents a lot of Pokemon that can just bypass things, and you can stop their attacks from happening. And then we have 3 basic water energies, 2 training courts, because Greninja's ability is good. And we got 1 copy of Silene. I think you can remove the Silene, to be honest. So if you're going to use Cinccino's, remove Silene. You You can also remove Serena, but I don't recommend it because you will only have 5 draw support cards. Maybe you can remove a boss or a rescue carrier. Just depends. Or the escape rope so that you can fit in that 3-3 line. And you'll also notice I have a 4-3 line of Froslass just because I was trying to fit everything in the deck. It's a very tight-knit deck, so good luck with it. It'll be in the description down below. Enough about me blabbering about the deck. Let's go watch it in action. Oh, a Zorua. Okay, some kind of Zoroark deck. Unfortunately, we start with a Lumineon in the active, which is like horrible. Lumineon is in here so we can find our Candices. Oh well. We do have a way to use Snorlax next turn though, which is good. I wonder what kind of Zoroark decks we're playing up against. Ah, Radiant Jirachi. Fantastic. Okay. Is this going to be the Radiant Jirachi where it attacks? Which is great for us. That means they gonna need to flip a lot of heads. Radiant Jirachi is another card I want to do a deck on, so it's really cool that I'm getting to see one and play up against it. And we'll see what our opponent is able to do with this. They do go ahead and go into Radiant Jirachi right away. Okay. I think we're going to want our boss's orders. It doesn't look like we need Choice Belt, so we can quick ball away the Choice Belt. Ooh, Radiant Greninja might be good in this matchup too. Be slow to build up though. We prize a lot of Frostlasses. What do I want to do here? Let's start setting up Bidoof. I think I might take a KO with the Lumineon. So we're going to attach... Actually, they can't do anything because I have Wash Energy. I think that's fairly awesome. Let's go ahead and... Do I Marnie here? Yeah, I need to find more energy. I could have used Candice. That's right, I could have used Candice here. But we'll see. Okay. Definitely would have been better to use Candice, but we'll just pass here. And I think I'm just going to attack with Lumineon, to be honest. The Wash Energy prevents them from being able to knock us out with this Astral Misfortune, which is great. They have to use one of their cards that Zorua can turn into that does damage, if anything. There's a double turbo onto the Jirachi. They Marnie us. Dang it, I lose a couple of energies. That's okay. Might get into a Bibarel, which would be good for us. And we don't have to return, do we? Oh, we do. Okay. We do have to return. So then we're going to want to set up a Snorunt. Ooh. Raichu. We do not want to see a Raichu. It only does 40 damage though, because we don't have a V-Star power. So 80 to the Lumineon. Doesn't matter if they flip double heads. The Wash Energy prevents anything from happening, which is fantastic. An Air Balloon, we can go ahead and put that on the Bidoofer. Let's Level Ball, get down a Snorunt. This is going to be our main attacker once we find a Wash Energy for that. Attach Energy to Lumineon and Marnie our opponent. Level Balls, Quick Balls, there's the other Wash Energy. We're going to... I believe we're just going to pass here. There's no reason to get anything else out. Yeah, we just pass here. No reason to get anything else out. I mean, I could thin the deck, theoretically. Maybe I should have done that. See what we top deck, though. That Zoroark can go into Raichu. What's the attack cost for that? Just 1 colorless energy. That's an amazing attacker. I need to take a look at Zoroark again. They got a lot of good attackers. Froslass can go in there. Although Froslass needs a water energy, that's okay. Froslass goes in there. Raichu can come in here. This Jirachi is awesome. Evolution Incense. Ooh, that martied them into everything here. Another Cincino for our opponent. This is going to be a Lumineon deck, though. I'm just kidding. We can get down another Snorunt since this Aqua Energy is going to... Wash Energy is going to shuffle back into the deck. But so far, I'm not worried about getting knocked out anywhere. They have 3 Zoroarks. It's hilarious. If they do promote the Raichu, we can just Aqua Return. We can tank 2 hits unless they find a Choice Belt. If they have a Choice Belt, we can only tank 2 hits. No, just 1 hit, because then they'll knock us out. So I might even just use Serena here just to draw cards up to 5. See if I can hit an energy for the Lumineon. They do get rid of a boss's orders, that's good to see. Maybe the Marnie need? Oh, Wormadam. Okay, Wormadam's gonna be a pain to deal with. Serena, that'll draw them some cards. They do get rid of the Wormadam. Wormadam can hit the high numbers later on in the game. There's another Zoroark, so we're going to want to play around this. I still think I have an extra turn to not have to attack. Wow, our opponents put 4 hits in a row and it doesn't do a thing. Oh, they must be so bad right now. We got a Marnie. I'd be heartbroken too. Let's get a Snorunt. I can also get another Froslass out. I think we'll do that as well. Get Froslass. Seems good. Attach the Wash Energy there. And then we're just going to Marnie. We'll leave that stuff in the deck. There's a Bibarel. There's an Escape Rope, which I can use for next turn to KO something that they bring up. Let's go ahead and Bibarel there. And then we'll Bibarel for 1. Another Level Ball. Let's go ahead and play that now. We'll get another Bidoofer. And then just pass the turn. We are just waiting, setting up. It's hilarious this Wash Energy is doing work. Our Lumineon is like one of the best attackers we have. We also should start setting up a Radiant Greninja at some point as well. Radiant Greninja is going to do a lot of work since they just got rid of Manaphy. That's great for us. We could take out double Cincino. But they are getting Pokemon in the discard for that Wormadam to eventually come smack Lumineon in the face. How much damage does Wormadam do? 30 plus 10. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 90 damage, it looks like. Looks like Wormadam hitting for 90. So we can tank 1 hit if they go into it. I think we might wait for that. I wonder if I have enough energy in deck to just build up Radiant Greninja as I wait. Okay, they're coming in with Zoroark. Okay, now we might not wait here. See if they go into Wormadam or Raichu. Whichever one they choose to go into, we will attack them and KO. Raichu it is, okay. Perfect. They've already wasted a double colorless energy. Or double turbo, I should say. Ambush Spark hits for 80. Got another Froslass. That's a good top deck. It's playable. Go ahead and play that. Evolution Incense. Get Bibarel. How many energies? We still have 3 energies in the deck. Another Wash Energy, which is good. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and evolve. I don't mind KOing the Raichu. We'll attach an energy and we'll Industrious Incisors here. Crushing Hammer, we don't necessarily need to play. I can play it to get rid of it, so I can Bibarel for 1 more. Bibarel for 1 more it is. Don't want to play the Snorlax. Snorlax can get stuck in the active rescue carrier. I'm going to hold on to the Candice, and then we're just going to go ahead and Aqua Return. KO the Raichu. And go in with a Froslass. Because Wormadam KOs. Yep, we'll go up with Froslass. Wormadam KOs, we get a prize. Our opponent's going to get a prize in return. And we need to find energies for our Froslasses. Candice helps with that a lot. There's only 3 energies left in the deck, though. Our opponent is down 2 of their energies. They probably only play, what, 6 or 7, I'd imagine. So there's at least 4 more. Well, there's a Capture Energy, too. Did get rid of Mineata. I think Wormadam is doing enough damage. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yeah, Wormadam is doing plenty of damage. Unless they use a double turbo. I'm not sure. We'll see. Phantom Transform. Here comes the Wormadam. Wormadam coming up. KO the Froslass. They may have a boss to KO the Froslass with energy on it. That's going to be a little bit of a bummer. I hope they don't. That way I can start building up Radiant Greninja in the background. We'll see though. There's a Twin Energy. Marnie, I'm okay with a Marnie. Although we do lose our Candices, but most of the cards in my hand are not playable, so that I can't use Bibarels effectively. Another Snorunt, a Boss. Rescue Carrier. They do take 2 Pokemon out of the discard. That might... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 30, it's 100. Okay. They still have just enough to KO this Froslass. And they do. We're fine with that. We'll go up with Bibarel here. It'd be nice to get Greninja off of a top deck, but we don't. Now, we also don't have Candice. So we need to find Candice as well. Let's play the Snorunt. Attach the energy. Bossing is not an option this turn. Let's go ahead and Industrious Incisors. For 3 cards. Here's a Candice. That's good. Let's go ahead and play Candice. We will take another Snorunt and another energy. That's fine with me. Play that down and retreat into Froslass and Frosty Gel. For the KO, 110 damage is exactly what we need to KO Wormadam. It doesn't paralyze them, so they can come back and get another KO. We don't have another Froslass, unfortunately. So, there's that. We're going to have to play out our hand. Maybe we can stall one of these Cinccino's in the active for a turn. We need to get Radiant Greninja online. And I've only played 1 Quick Ball, so I don't see how that will be too difficult. Ooh. A Blaziken. Stack 6 damage for each Serena card in your discard pile. They have so many different attackers. This is insane. How many Serena cards? They have 2. So it's doing 120. The Blaziken works. Oh, Zoroark. This deck has a lot of stage 1 attackers. It's crazy. Ordinary Rod. They are down some energies though. They're down 3 of their double energies. Putting back in a Zoroark line from our opponent. We definitely need to find our Froslass though. It's going to be incredibly tricky to do. I would have liked to have already gotten a Greninja going. They've used Ordinary Rod, they've used Rescue Carrier. They don't have a way to get back Manaphy. It'd be nice for us to get back a Radiant Greninja, power that up. Next turn we can attach at least 1 energy to it. Here comes Blaziken. Braixen, I don't know. Blaziken. You're now dubbed Blaziken. Braixen. However you say this Pokemon's name. Funny enough, it is weak to water. And that means we still need to find a Candice to KO it. Okay. We top deck a Marnie. That's not a good top deck. Attach the energy. Pal Pad. Put back in Candice. And a Marnie. Okay, let's go ahead and Industrious Incisors here for 1. Training Court's playable. They don't have any basic energy, so we'll play that. And Industrious Incisors for 1 more. Candice. Perfect. However, I think I only had 2 Froslass in the deck. Didn't I? I think I prized the rest. I really do think I prized the rest. Throw a Candice. Yeah. Oh, that hurts. Just gonna collect. Draw a card. Yeah, I really do think I prized one. So if our opponent only plays 2 Serena, we can throw down the Snorlax. It'll survive a Braixen hit. We have a boss to stall next turn. I think we're going to hit him with a Marnie though. No, we'll boss. See if they transform the Zoroark early. I doubt it. Let's see here. How many Zoroarks? There's 2 in play. Crushing Hammer is actually really good here. Let's go ahead and play that. We got it. Cool. Play down the Snorlax. And then we'll Marnie our opponent. There's a quick ball. There's Radiant Greninja. Let's play Radiant Greninja. Training Court an energy back into my hand so that I can attach it. And let's go Industrious Incisor, see what we get. Another Candice. We'll go ahead and get rid of one. That's right, we don't have our Froslasses. They're prized. We'll leave everything in the deck. It seems fine. Let's go ahead and Industrious Incisors for 2 more. Double Evil Incense. Let's go ahead and just burn those. Don't need those cards. What's great is we can use Escape Rope now. Force this Braixen out of the active. Force them to come up with another Zoroark. Or retreat. Go up with Snorlax. And hope for the best. Do that. Retreat into Snorlax and Gourmandize. Hopefully we get our rescue carrier that we've also prized plenty of. No, we don't. Do have a Serena to play, but that doesn't help. We also missed energies, which is no bueno. It's a bummer that we only had a couple Froslass in the deck. They do bounce our Training Court, which is fine with me. Appleton. Ooh. And they need another energy to go into a Wormadam. They have 4 or 5. They have at least 2 more energies, I would imagine. And we have at least 2 more Crushing Hammers. If we can survive, this is how we do it. This deck is not built to go up against single prize decks that we can just KO easily. This deck is supposed to go up against 2 and 3 prize decks where they get stuck in the active. But what can I say? We do have a boss, so I do like using boss next turn. Possibly losing a Bibarel. We can Pal Pad back in the bosses if we so choose. See what we top deck though. I might play down another Snorlax. Level Ball for nothing. Do they miss the energy? Do we get a free turn? If so, I'm going to play Candice instead so I can dig for that energy for Radiant Greninja. Radiant Greninja needs energy. We're going to dig for it. They are Phantom Transforming, so I don't think that they miss the energy here. Into Zoroark. Okay, it's going to use Doom Curse for free. Oh no. Not the Doom. The Doom Curse. Well, that's fine. We can boss up a Cincino. Play the energy on Radiant Greninja. Throw down another Snorlax. Go ahead and Gourmandize. We're not going to be able to switch Snorlax out of the active, which is fine. We do get our final energy. Our opponent does take a prize, but we're going to go up with Bibarel. We still haven't drawn our rescue carrier. We played 2 rescue carriers. That means that I prized 2 Froslass and a rescue carrier. 3 of my prize cards are cards that I need so I can attack. But Radiant Greninja is going to be able to attack next turn. We are going to be able to take 2 prizes. If we have Training Court still in the deck, I should check that as well. This will be good. I can do more attacks with Radiant Greninja. We'll find that out. There's an Ordinary Rod from our opponent that can get them back. Zoroarks. A Zoroark line, fine with me. We're going to slowly but surely KO some Pokemon that they have. We're going to KO the... Ooh, they do get a Capture Energy. They will be able to retreat with Cincino, but they cannot attack this turn. Oh, they can use Doom Curse. That's not going to do much. We can retreat this turn, which is fine with us. Another boss. I do want to check the deck. So let's Quick Ball away the Serena. We don't need that. We do have 2 Wash Energies in there. Snorlax. One Crushing Hammer left. The Training Court's in there as well. Let's go ahead and pull out the Snorlax. Just to thin. And then we can attach to a Radiant Greninja. I actually don't mind leaving Zoroark in the active, because Wash Energy prevents its attack. We're going to play a Candice just a thin. We don't actually need to do that. We'll retreat into Radiant Greninja. Attack with Moonlight Shuriken. KO the Cinccino's, I think is good. We get to take 2 prizes here. We're going to get rid of the 2 basic water energies. We get 2 prizes, one of them being a Froslass and the other one being a Crushing Hammer. Crushing Hammer is good. Froslass is good as well. Now we just need to find our Training Court so that I can loop some Radiant Greninjas. Doom Curse does nothing to us. This is a very strategic game that I'm playing here. Very tough. All we need is one more Radiant Greninja attack on the Blaziken and Radiant Jirachi and we win. We also have to be careful. They can come up with any attacker and possibly KO our Greninja. They have at least 2 more double colorless energies, the double turbo or the twin. I'm just going to call them double colorless energies. They at least have 2 more of those. So we need to be mindful of that as well. Our opponent's thinking about what to do. They did lose their Cinccino, so they can't dig through their deck as easy as they used to. A Doom Curse does nothing. Fantastic. They didn't play an energy. Top deck another Crushing Hammer. Let's just go ahead and evolve. We're down to 5 cards. We still have a Pal Pad. We're just going to pass. We're not going to play anything. We need to find our Training Court soon. Doom Curse doesn't do anything. This is great. They have to attach an energy to Zoroark to retreat it. There's a level ball from our opponent, grabbing 1 more card off the deck of Zorua. As soon as they're able to retreat the Zoroark, I'm going to retreat my Radiant Greninja, I believe. Or I'm just actually, no, I'm just going to boss up something else. I'm just going to boss up the Jirachi. Yeah, I can just boss up the Jirachi. And then they have to waste another energy to retreat that. So that'll be good. And we're kind of just waiting and seeing. This is 2 control decks going up against each other. Doom Curse does nothing. It doesn't seem like they have any bosses left either. Do we get the Training Court? We get another Wash energy. That actually is good for us. That means I just discard 1, so we'll attach that. And then we will not retreat. We'll just pass the turn. Waiting on that Training Court. Do I have another Wash energy in the deck? I played Candice for this. Why didn't I play Candice? I play 3 Wash energy, right? Okay, 1's in the discard. Okay, makes sense. Our opponent's down to 3 cards. It also doesn't look like they have the Silene loop. So this deck doesn't play the Silene loop. Okay, they attach an energy. They can retreat. If they want to, they are. They're retreating into Radiant Jirachi. I think we're going to boss back up the Zoroark. Unless I top deck the Training Court. There's the Training Court. We get the energy, and we get to win the match here. Woo! This was very close. Moonlight Shuriken, KO the Jirachi, KO the Braxton, Pokemon I can't name. And we take our final 2 prizes for the victory. Discard these 2 energies. Ooh, that was a very hard match. Froslass usually just does this for us, but wow, okay. Oh, a Mew deck. I hate going up against decks that have free roll. Paralyze, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We're good. Oh, I get this freaking V-Star power turn 1? Oh no, okay. So we're gonna lose this Snorunt. We have Candice and a Froslass in hand. The problem is we're going to need to figure out how to get sustainability throughout this matchup. Ooh, they just Fusion Strike for a couple here. And they did give me Pokestop. I could use Pokestop. I don't necessarily mind losing some of my cards. Switching card. Quick Ball Choice Belt. If they knew better, they could have used the Quick Ball to get rid of a Choice Belt, but no. They choose to get rid of a Cross Switcher. That's good to see. Good to see Cross Switcher gone. My hair's going crazy. What is... There it is. There. Another Genesect. What can we do here? Why didn't they use the switching card to go into Mew? Interesting. It's okay. No energies. Crushing Hammer. Crushing Hammers will be huge. Oh, man, what can I do? I'm trying to think what I can get rid of here. Let's go ahead and Quick Ball. Get rid of that energy. Only 2 Froslass in the deck. We've prized 1. Or 2. I don't remember how many I play. We get a second Snorunt. The issue is I need to start looping these, so Snorlax is actually the better thing to get. I can retreat my Snorunt and go into Snorlax. Tempted to use Pokestop, but I don't need... Let's just do it. Hey, we lose a Wash Energy though, but that's okay. Evolution Incense is a nice card to get. Rescue Carrier is okay as well. Let's go Training Court. Grab back that Water Energy. Is it even worth going into Snorlax now? Oh, what do I get rid of? Crushing Hammer would be... It's so good in this matchup. I'm gonna have to lose Rescue Carrier here. Go get Bidoofer. Alright, Bidoof. Snorlax. Attach to Snorunt. Retreat into Snorlax. Not going to use Candice yet. We're going to Gormandize. Hopefully this sets us up a little more. There's a Choice Belt. That's good to see. We can attach that to Snorunt. We got Bibarel off of the top deck. We have 2 Crushing Hammers, so if they use at least a Sparkle, we can hit 2 of their Fusion Strike energies, which will be awesome. Very awesome. There's a Mew VMAX. We know they have switching cards. They also have access to this once per game, pick a card, whatever they want from their deck. Hopefully our Training Court stays in play. We do want Training Court to stay in play. That way we can get back that Water Energy and guarantee a Froslass attack next turn. Oh, we get Marnied! How'd they get the Marnie, bro? They just barely put that back in the deck. No! Oh, that Marnie. That Marnie. Oh! Okay, we can still do it. We still have access to Training Court. They still haven't used their V-Star power. We still have access to Training Court. If that Training Court sticks, we're okay. We can definitely use Frost... Well, we're not... Well, Candice will have to get us a Froslass, and there's only 2 in the deck. Snorlax is most likely going to go down this turn. Oh, brother. We need to also find the barrel to help us continue on this onslaught of Snowrunts. We did get another Rescue Carrier, so that's good when Froslass gets KO'd. Here comes another Genesect. Oh my gosh, they play 2 Marnie. Insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Waiting for the Mew deck to finish. Okay. Now they get a fresh hand. They're looking for the Elisa Sparkle plus Energy, which if they get one of them, this gets them the other one, this little tool card. And this is the exact Mew deck that I want to build. This Forest Sealstone makes Mew that much stronger. It's crazy. There's a Cram. Do they flip another Tails? They do. We're getting lucky here, folks. They get 2 more cards. Maybe they missed both pieces. Very odd that they would. There's Star Alchemy. Okay, that tells me they might have gotten at least one of the pieces. Well, they played Marnie, actually, so they need a double Turbo Energy. They can't even use... They can use Technoblast. Oh, man. The fact that we got Marnie really hurts. We had a good hand. We had Bibarel, 2 Crushing Hammers. Insane. Insane hand. Cross Fusion Strike. Here comes the Technoblast. I'm glad they used their V-Star power already. We're going to promote the Snorunt. Training Court does stay in play, which is good. We have more turns to get this going. Get top deck a Wash Energy. Let's go ahead and throw these guys down. Play Candice. There's a Froslass. Let's go ahead and do that. Training Court. Now here's the problem. We don't have anything for next turn. Frosty Jail. Hit for 110. They're paralyzed. They can't do nothing. I don't think they play... Well, I'm sure they play Switch. They have switching cards. They've gotten rid of 2 cross switchers. That means they have at least one more. There's a Silene. Okay, they get 1 heads back. What can they get? Any one card that they want? We'll see what they pick. We have to hit this Mew VMAX 3 times. They pick a cross switcher. That tells me that they have at least a cross switcher in their hand. So they can get out of the active here. That also means they're not KOing this Froslass. Lost City, but they get rid of our Training Court. Ooh, Lost City's gonna hurt. We have Rescue Carrier, but if they KO our Froslass, then that's bad. There's the cross switcher play. Go for Bidoof. Oh, what a bummer. I might go up with Snorunt here to just do a collect. That turn 1 Marnie from our opponent, or their turn 2 start of turn Marnie, is what made this game extremely difficult for us. It really, really did. They're going to get another Mew out. Big Parasol. I don't know why they discarded Big Parasol. That would actually just shut down my deck. Frosty Gel would not have worked. And it's all the way down to 14 cards. This is not good for us at all. All we can do is collect. Maybe we can get a Marnie next turn. Maybe we get a Serena. Marnie or Serena would be nice. If we get a Candice, that's okay too. We'll see. We'll go up with Snorunt here. Top deck of Marnie. So we're going to attach a Wash Energy there and Marnie. That way I can collect or retreat into another Snorlax. That's good. Okay. Let's go Snorlax here. Level Ball. Get out another Bidoofer. I could collect. There's no reason to collect, right? There's not. So we're going to evolve this. I have another Pal Pad in deck, so we're just going to shuffle back in 1 Candice. We're going to retreat into Snorlax. Gorman dies, get a fresh hand. Candice in the hand is good. We have Energy Choice Belt for Froslass, which means we can do this again next turn. They're out of cross switcher plays unless they play Pal Pad. They did already play a Pal Pad. They're out of cross switcher plays. They need to play a switch, otherwise we can get this lock going fairly easily now. We have Crushing Hammer as well, which is awesome. Here comes a Cram. They flip heads for Cram. This can get them on boss's orders. They can KO a Froslass. They can KO the Bidoof. I hope they go for a Froslass though, because Bidoof is what really helps us continue on with our attack. We have Candice in hand though, so they might not go for a Froslass. Well, it sucks that they have Lost City too, so losing that first Bidoof, like I can't even rescue carrier it back. But we're still there. We're okay. We're okay. As long as we can get them, they're going to go down to 3 prizes this turn. As long as we can keep them at only 3 prizes, we should be okay. Could it be for a Marnie they get? There's a run from. They could have gotten a Marnie. I hope they didn't. Our hand is once again okay to play. I hope they didn't get a Marnie. The hope is they didn't get a Marnie. They have 2. I would assume that's the only 2 Marnies they play. They're also not playing Fusion Strike Energy, so that tells me they only have 4 of these energies, so Crushing Hammer is big. A Serena, that's going to draw them some cards. They cannot boss anything up. They get rid of a Path. Fair play. Path would just shut down their Genesix. They're down to 11 cards. Ultra Ball. Then in their deck more. They're digging for a boss's orders, I would assume, but they played Serena, so no boss coming from our opponent. There's a Roxanne as well. Wonder what they're trying to dig for here. Maybe they're just thinning for Marnie plays or Roxanne plays. Maybe I should put a Roxanne in this deck. Cut a Marnie, but you need to set up. They're gonna switch back into the other Mew because they have to. Choice Belt play, good. Alright, we're going to lose the Snorlax, which is perfectly fine with me. Techno Blast. We can go up with Froslass here. And we get a boss, that's okay. We'll attach there. A little Crushing Hammer. See if we can get the bench Mew. Nope. Evo Incense. Go ahead and get a Bibarel. Put that into play. Play a Candice. For nothing we missed. Attach an energy. Bibarel for 2. Ooh, 2 energies is not that great. We'll go ahead and Frosty Gel here. Paralyze this Mew. 140 damage. Still have to 3-shot. Cramomatic flip tails, please. They flip tails. Okay, good. They haven't discarded any of their energies. If they want to attack, they don't. Okay. What do we top deck? Another Crushing Hammer. Let's play the Crushing Hammer. Oh man, we missed another Crushing Hammer. That's a bummer. Okay, we can play down the Wash energy, and then we can Bibarel for 1. Is it going to be a Candice? It's a Serena. The Choice Belt doesn't matter, but let's play the Escape Rope just to get it out of my hand for another turn. Opponent just goes into the other Mew. We're gonna go into the Snorunt. And then I know they have energy. So should I Boss or should I Marnie? Should I Serena? I can discard everything in my hand. I think I want to keep them though. Let's go ahead and Marnie. Greninja's good, Snorlax is good, another Froslass can come out. Let's go ahead and Level Ball. Grab that last Froslass, at least we have one. Play down the Radiant Greninja. Play down the Snorlax. No, I shouldn't, right? Should save that for next turn. And we can... Well, actually, I can just... Yeah, let's do that. Let's play down the Snorlax. Let's just retreat into Snorlax. Evolve here. And then I can Gormadize for 5. I think that's much better than just getting 1 card and losing the Snorunt. Gormadize for 5. We still only have 1 Candice in hand, though. That's not good. We did get Training Court, so that helps us get back a basic energy, so I can use Radiant Greninja. Power Tablet. Okay. They might be digging for a boss here. Try to KO something else besides Snorlax. We have Candice, there goes a Quick Ball. They have to worry about our Marnie play too, because we can get them to draw 4 cards. We also have Boss. Frost Fusion Strike, they're going to take out the Snorlax with just Max Miracle. Okay, that's fine. No problem. Let's do that. We're going to play the Training Court. And then we're going to Quick Ball away this Serena. Oh, I should have saved that for the Lumineon. We'll hold Lumineon in hand. I could play Candice this turn. See if we get a Water Energy. We do, that's good. Let's go ahead and conceal cards that away. Pal Pad. How many Candice do I have in here? 2. Let's play that Pal Pad. Get back both Candice. Play that there. Play the Training Court in case they bounce it. We'll have the energy in hand for Froslass. And Frosty Jail. Hopefully this Mew gets stuck. Next turn we KO it. If this Mew is stuck, we KO it. We have a chance of winning. If they're able to switch this Mew, we're going to lose. It'll also be... Okay, that's it. Okay. Air Balloon. Play that there. I have Lumineon for Candice. The problem is they might have a way to boss the Lumineon. Okay, let's go ahead and conceal cards. See if we can just get Candice right off of that. No, we don't. Bummer. Gonna have to play Lumineon here. It feels bad to play Lumineon. It really does. Let's see. They're down 3 Quaff Switchers. 1 Serena. Do they play a boss? I don't know. Oh, I hate to play Lumineon here. How much HP do you have? 60? We're doing 20. Oh, we're 10 short. 10 short. Let's grab that. Play Lumineon. We're going to have to get Candice here. Play the Candice. And then we're just going to have to take the KO. We get 3 prizes. I'm worried though because, well, there was only 3 Candice in deck. That means one of these is a Candice. Hopefully we get it off the prizes. Level Ball's not it. Ooh, Level Ball's not it. Come on. Candice. We got Candice off the prizes. Okay. If they don't have a boss, we're good. If they do have a boss, that Lumineon play kind of hurts. Oh, they could also do Psychic Leap, though that doesn't KO the Froslass. Frost Fusion Strike. Are they going to do a Psychic Leap here? They might. They could also just do a Techno Blast. They have to do Techno Blast to KO. Psychic Leap does not KO. They do a Techno Blast. Okay. We have a Candice in hand. And we should be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and thin. I want to thin because we need to draw into other cards. Let's get this out of my hand. Play the Rescue Carrier. Get these guys back. Play that. Conceal cards away the energy. Good. We got another Candice. We got a wash energy. That's good. Doesn't matter. We can play it. Training Court back the energy. And play Candice. Okay. Frosty Jail. Do they have a tricky way to win? They only have 30 HP, so we don't even need a Candice for next turn. Do we beat Mew VMAX with our Froslass deck? The Evolve? Do they have a switch? I mean, they would have played the switch a while ago, wouldn't they? Big Parasol. Power Tablet. Are they just playing out their hand? Power Tablet. They should have played those last turn. They are playing out their hand. They get Lumineon. Yes! Yes! They did have a Serena. That's insane. Oh. Woo! Play Candice. And they concede. We beat Mew VMAX with our Froslass deck. That's awesome. Let's go! Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. Froslass was able to beat out Mew VMAX. We were able to beat out another Zoroark Control E kind of counter box deck, which I thought was pretty interesting. I'm going to have to check that out. Anyways, yeah, that was awesome. Thanks again for sticking around to the end. Thank you to all my 200 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. The one thing I'll change about this deck, though, is maybe try to fit in Cincenos instead of using Bibarels, so that you can draw a couple more cards. I think your hand gets clunky at some point, and you have to start using Candices all the time at the end game. So having Greninja plus Cincenos can get you like 6 cards. might get you there. So maybe make that change. I don't know. We'll see. But I was able to pull it off. Maybe you will too. And yeah, thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you next time on Crash Blade Gaming.